Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever this reaches you. This is Bye from Earth and Water Tarot. And I'm going to read the general energy for the week of the 17th through the 23rd of August. And you guys, I don't know if you remember, I told you a little while back that I got this new deck of cards that they're transparent. I'll show you one. See how you can see through them? So I'm going to clarify using these cards because you stack them. And anyway, I'm really excited about it because I've been, learning them, all that stuff. And they do offer a really neat vantage point view of what we're trying to clarify. So anyway, going to use it today, see what happens. But as I was meditating, I did hear the 5, and plus it's for the whole week. So we'll throw out that organic 5 and just go from there and pull an oracle or two. We'll see what it comes. But anyway, let's go. Let's head off. See what's going on for this week for us. Whoa. Okay. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I will look at the bottom. All right. The bottom's always something unexpected or what we don't see coming. Good morning, Claire. Love to see you too, doll. All right. Sweet. Bottom of the deck. Look at this. The 9 of Cups. Woohoo. Sated, fat, and happy, sitting in our little protective zone here and feeling good. And plus, we've achieved something. I mean, 9s are up there, so that feels good. Unexpectedly, we gonna feel good and sated. All right, dig that. Let's look at the 5 cards. First one out the gate. All right, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so definitely your earth sign, your natural world. And the 10 of Pentacles is, gosh, I don't have that down here. I'll have to figure that one out. Anyway, this also can be, it's a completion, something's been fulfilled in your physical world. Also can mean, quite possibly for some of you out there, that some money's coming your way. You may be in the chinks. So like that, let's keep going. Oh, 2 of Swords, 2 of Swords. And that is good old Gemini. That's the old, man, I got a tough choice. I got a really hard decision to make this week. Yowza. Is that because something's completed, or are you getting fat money and you're going to go, I'm out? I don't know. Let's look at the middle card. Oh, whatever's happening, we're going to defend ourselves. Now we got the 7 of Wands, and that is good old Saggy. All right, so is it worth fighting for? Okay, is it worth fighting for? That's what I'm feeling on this. But, that is defending, and it's also using your experience, what's gone on in your life. So you're, using your tools wisely, I hope. Interesting layout we got so far. I like the change. Let's look at the next card. Well, Big Daddy, the King of Cups, and he is Scorpio. All right. Mr. Emotional, Mr. Focused on love and all that kind of stuff. He is, he's a ruler and a leader. But yeah, this is Mr. Feels. All right. Interesting that he showed up here. And let's get the last card. 3 of Wands. Da 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 da. Look at that. Looking out. All right. So vision is being required. Are you recognizing? Now look out there. Oh, there's boats leaving, going to another shore. And yes, good for you, girl. Absolutely. So look at this. And this goes good too, Claire, because look, this is having vision, seeing out, knowing that movement to something better is possible, all that good stuff. So before I use these transparency cards, I'm really excited to see what we get. I had something funny yesterday. I could tell about you later. But anyway, it looks like we are in a defense mode. We're gonna stand our ground, and then I really want to say you really need to think about it. Is it worth the battle for you? Many, yes. Maybe some of you know. Now it is entailing a completion and a definite choice you need to make, and it's gonna get you in your feels. But you're opening your eyes. There is vision being created, and creativity for yourself here. So it feels. It feels positive. And, and there was that little side thing too about that you maybe get coming into money, like inheritance or something. But either way, let's go ahead. Let's use these cards and see what we get. It's really funny, and I'll show you. I'll stack them. I've just been cracking up all weekend. Okay, so there's the first one that flew. So there's 1. And go right up the top, 2, 3. That's the order of the stacking. Refund for bed. Good for you. I agree with that. All right, you guys. So check this out. The first one I got is 6, yin and yang. That, oh my gosh, you know what this is? This is the Lover's card. All right, so that one was on top. Then we've gotten the 2 of Wands. That goes right behind the Lovers. Oh my goodness. And the Ace of Wands. All right, so let's stack these bad boys and look. Oh my goodness. Do you see this layering here? All right, so check it out. Yin and yang. We've got opposites battling each other. Look at, they're battling each other in the midst of that heart. And wow, even though these two are fighting, look at the very last card, this big wand and flames. Do you all see the flames back here and down here? Something's going to get burnt up. There is a battle. Hey, hello there. I haven't seen you for a while, Stoda. Welcome. So you guys see how wonderful. I really love these cards. So yeah, there is some, okay, on this ending, because this is on the 10 of Pentacles, there was some ending, some completion, and it was a battle. And it was like against light and dark, yin and yang, black and white. It was a battle of opposites, and it ended up, look, somebody, whatever side you're on, somebody wielded that wand with force. And looks like you won, though, because it ended it. There's a completion. That's really interesting. So there was a battle. There was a battle that finished this completion here, and it was all in the spiritual realm on top of that with all those wands. So it was 2 people fighting for what they wanted. But somebody had a bigger stick, okay? Somebody had a bigger stick. Good morning, Dot. Yeah, I've been up since 5, you guys. I can't break that thing. I'm up at 5, but at least it gets stuff done before it gets absolutely raging, scorching outside. But let's move on to the 2. Let's get 3 cards on the 2. And on these cards, I've discovered you can go 4 deep, but if you try to do anything deeper than that, it's like gobbledygook. You can't really get the message. But anyway, 2, tell me about this tough decision, this choice. Okay, not yet. Interesting. So there was a battle. Here it is. 1, 2, 3. Let me turn that over. All right. First one that came out. Let me turn it the right way. Oh, the Knight of Pentacles. All right. The Knight of Pentacles. Then right after that, well, we know what this is. This is the Moon. Thank you. Goes that way. So she's behind the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, interesting. And the last one, oh, the 3 of Wands. A lot of fire going on here, you guys. So now look at this stack. So somebody's offering something. Check it out. There is definitely an offer. That's the Knight of Wands. He's the plotter. He moves really slow. But look right behind it. It's the Moon. So is it a secret? Are they not really revealing the truth? Are you only getting a partial offer? Because the Moon's there. That seems unknown, right? And then that last card with the 3 of Wands up there, and they're all holding it up, kind of victoriously. You see how they're above that Moon and they're winning? Yeah, well, I wouldn't say winning, but they're definitely rising above. Okay. All right, I see. Okay, now I got it. So this offer is coming in very slowly, and this is why you're going to make this choice, right? This is about the whole week. It's plotting in. But there's so many unknowns, right? So you need to, like we've got the 3 of Wands twice now, you need to have vision, okay? You need to open your eyes because, my loves, out here, there's something hidden, okay? There's definitely something you're not seeing, and that's why you've got to rise above this mess and figure something out. And it is about, creatively using your mind, All righty. Interesting. See, these cards are so cool. I hope you guys like them. They're really neat. Let's go. Okay, so now we're going to move on to, let's look at this one. All right, because is it worth it? Are we standing our ground? Are we fighting this, and this is the 7. This isn't the 5 kerfuffle. This is the bigger kerfuffle because we're using our tools, right? So let's see. Can you tell me about the 7 of Wands? Because apparently we are going to hold our ground. Now, let's see what we get out of these cards here. Whoa. Oh, 2 jumped. I'm going to take them the way they fell. 1 off the top. All right. Ooh, this looks interesting. All right, the first one that hit was, Seven of Cups. He looks drunk, doesn't he? Look at that. He looks like he's drunk, like he's staggering. This is your feels. All right, and then right on top of that is the, oh my God, the Tower. Oh, let's stack. Oh, look at this stack, you guys. Uh-oh. And what is the last card? Oh, the Hermit. So, oh my gosh. Look at this, you guys. Do you see what's going on here? Okay, so you're figuring out your feels, right? You're figuring out your feels, and the Tower's stepping in and going, yeah, I'm going to give you a little help. But meanwhile, what that help is entailing is you're going to have to go to the mountaintop. See, he's right in the backyard. It's not showing up so good on camera here because of the color yellow. But that's what it is. You're checking it out. You're figuring out your feels, and the universe is giving you a shove, giving you help, but it wants you to hermitize. It wants you to close down, okay? So go to that mountain and seek your own light and your resources on this. And absolutely, like I said in the beginning, is it worth the fight? You've got to figure it out if it's worth the battle that you're seeking. Many of you it will be, and some of you may not. So let's move on to the King of Cups, right? He was the next guy here. These are cool. I love what these are doing. You guys like these cards? Aren't they awesome? I know, aren't they, Claire? I'm going to order several more decks because I'm probably going to wear them out. These are awesome. I'll tell you about the funny one I had yesterday when I'm done here. But anyway, King of Cups. Let's see what's going on with the King of Cups. Now, this could be an offer coming in, but so far I see, something's really ended. And there was a victory because there was a battle because somebody had the bigger. Well, I'll go back over in a second. Let me go to the King of Cups. Tell me about the King of Cups. I don't want to get distracted because I love these cards. Tell me about the King of Cups, please. What's going on? Ooh, Big Daddy. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Oops. I'm sorry, guys. Set you down. All right. That's how they fell. Bottom. The very first card that came out. Oh, card number 5. Ooh, the Hierophant. The Hierophant. All right. So traditional world. Well, it fits with the King of Cups, right? Let's see what the next one was. 3. The Empress. The Empress. Interesting. Right on there. And then, oh my goodness. And this is the Knight of Swords. All right, let's stack these bad boys. This way, and this way. Wow. Okay, look. Does anybody see what what I'm seeing here? Look, it's like he's kneeling, swearing like fealty to someone. Like, yes, my lord, my sword is your sword. I shall defend you in your honor. Swear, that's what's going on here. And then look with the tree, with the 3, with the high priestess. So trusting in your intuition, in all that good stuff. No, and then the middle one was, that's that one, the high priestess. And then the last was the Hierophant. So, okay. So this King of Cups really wants this relationship or whatever he's, and it's definitely in the feels. He really wants, like I said, it looks like he's swearing fealty to you. And it's all about your traditional world. They want you, though. They want you to, they want you to definitely trust your instincts on this one. Because it's still a sword. It's still a sword. Interesting. And it is the Knight. So you know what? You are going to get the info, and that's definitely what they want. God, these cards are so cool. But I don't know. See, so on that, just be heads up on that. Like, okay, yeah, somebody's definitely offering this, and it's definitely all about tradition. Somebody wants a traditional type of relationship or whatever, but it is screaming, hey, listen to how you feel about this. Just don't take them at their word, okay? So let's move on to the very last card, which was the 3 of Wands, which we know we've got twice. So a lot of this week is about opening your eyes, and getting that vision and understanding and all that good stuff. So let's see what that is going. God, I love these cards. She's going to be begging for. Oh yes, you know what? Thank you, Claire. I love it. Absolutely too. Somebody is down on there. Yeah, I don't know if anybody's reading this, but Claire is absolutely right. I mean, that is somebody either swearing fealty, or this is general too. Forgive me. Type of thing. That could very well be what's going on here. And that actually, I like that even better, because you know what? That would be why you got to trust your gut. Thank you, Claire. I love my people inputting. Thank you, Claire. Absolutely. And like I said, and it could be somebody that has, it's either somebody new that swats you, or it's somebody old trying to fix something. Let's leave it at that. All right, let me move on. Stoutbobbi means them, but the last two have been screaming my own situation. Oh, wow, Dot. No kidding. Bless your heart. Let's get this last card here, the Three of Wands. So tell me about the Three of Wands. Let's stack these puppies. 1, 2, and 3 right off the top. All righty. And forgive me, I have to, get the numbers and all that. Okay, so the first one that jumped, double whammy. King of Cups. All right, back in our feels for the week. But look, King of Cups. Then right next was this one, which is, what is this one? Oh, sorry. See, I've got so this is the Page of Swords. All right, so here's he. And then the Page of Swords. Check this out. Look at, he's offering that, and it's coming in relatively quickly. See, there is some kind of love offer. And look at that, scooting towards you. Fast, fast, fast. Let's get this last card. Dragons. What is this? The Fool. The Fool. Oh my goodness. What have we got going on here? I wish you guys could see it better. Wow. All right, guys, this is all up to you. All right. And it always is. You have the free will, but check this out. And we got double whammy on the night. And this is of you, remember, we're working on the fact that we're opening our vision, what we truly want. Check this out. Here he is again, King of Cups. There's an offer of love. And look at right below him, that little page, it's coming in pretty fast. Here's the information. And behind that, the Fool. The Fool. So look how I don't know if you guys can see it, but the dragons, the Fool is completely encircling and wrapping around this whole situation. So you very, very well may take a leap of faith in this offer, or that's what it's going to entail. Okay. A leap of faith, some kind of trust, because you are opening your eyes on this situation. Interesting. So we did. I thought we were free for a minute, but we're back into feels and situations, and and the offer of love doesn't necessarily. I mean, I'm picking up that it doesn't have to be like a relationship thing, because love just could be kindness or doing something correct that's not going to hurt somebody or upset somebody. So, because I'm not really picking up about a relationship here, especially with the completion and being fat and happy. You're all sassy. So there's something else is going on. So what I want to say with this completion, with this ending, yes, there was some kind of battle. Somebody just had a bigger stick. Okay. Somebody had a bigger stick. And on that tough choice, you really need to open your eyes. Like I said, we've got that Three of Wands twice now. You've got to get creative, and you got to pay attention to actions, because even though there's this kind of plotting offer, not everything is being shown to us, right? And then on that, is it worth the fight with that Seven of Wands? Are we going to worth it? Well, yeah, it is. It looks like it, but we need to, like I said, he almost looks drunk, staggering. Wow. Interesting. So drunkenness, being out of your mind, being off kilter, not making good decisions because you've been drunk in your mind. Because that's what I see here. Does anybody else see that? Looks like somebody, whoa, how dry I am falling against a wall, right? And so that brings in the Tower. And then the message, you need to get to the mountaintop. You need to hermitize and light your light. So very interesting. Oh, if you've been having a hard time dealing with something, ain't going to help. Okay. That's not going to help. That's why I think the Tower is stepping in, that there's been an avoidance of some kind, and mostly likely an emotional avoidance. So the Tower is stepping in and telling you, you do need to go within. You need to follow your own truth and discover that. And in this discovery, is the battle worth it? All right. I'm going to leave it at that. Now on that King of Cups, and we got him twice. All right. And yes, I love the way Claire pointed out, because look at dude. He's either swearing fealty or he's begging for forgiveness. That is dead on accurate. I love that. Thank you much. And then, like I said, here it is, the 3, which is the high. 3 is the Empress. I beg your pardon. I said the High Priestess. It's the Empress. Oh, see, I'm glad I went over this. It's the Empress. Interesting. So that's a different approach. I did say the High Priestess. So, and with tarot, I said it. So some of you, it may be instinctual, but I think the other thing is this, do you want this abundance? Is this going to create abundance for you? Because that's what she's all about. And she is the Queen of Queens, right? So this dude is really aiming high. He's aiming high. He's aiming high. And then again with 5 again in the traditional world. Interesting. Did he lose her? Is that what happened? And now he wants her back? Or like I said, or is it a new offer? It could be either or. This is general. So let's leave it at that. Okay. And then last but not least, again, we were supposed to open our eyes and we got good old King of Cups again. See, there is emotions going on here. And then we did get the Page of Swords. So check how the relationship is. He's actually holding that over while the kid is running in. So the message is coming in fast, but it is about the emotional world. And then, the Fool. So some of you may take that leap of faith. Some of you just might go, okay, I think it's worth it. And then others, not so much, because this is general. But aren't these cards interesting? I hope you guys like these. They give a new level, a new thing. And yesterday was really funny because I got I laughed so hard because I got the Wheel of Fortune, and then behind it was the Knight of Wands, and then the 8 of Wands. And the way they were stacked, I already mixed them, but it looked like the Knight of Wands had his wand right up the 8 of Wands keister. It was hilarious. I looked at that and went, wow, today's the opportunity to really let somebody have it. But I guess you'd have to be there. But anyway, let me go ahead and pull an oracle. So this is pretty loaded. There is somebody coming in, definitely. And wow, and I just noticed this. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Okay, look. All right. So kneeling, offering something solid and secure, kneeling, offering information. We got a lot of kneeling going on. Somebody repentant. Is that what I'm seeing here? I don't know. You tell me. All right. So I'm going to use the wisdom of the oracle. A quick message here. Interesting week, you guys. There's going to be some interesting stuff going on. And it's all because a battle was won. Somebody did win this battle and something is over. And now it's the aftermath. The aftermath. And where are we going from here? And I just love that were they drunk on their power, on their ideas? Were they just, or like I said, were they just masking and avoiding? Things to think about. All right, sorry. See how much you get from these cards? They're wonderful. All right, so let me get a final from wisdom from the oracle. I don't know how I'm going to make this a small one. Oh, to jumped. Time for a nap. I think so. With all this going on, it is time for a nap. So, if anything, what I would say is just take it easy. Take it, this energy coming in, it is plotting. A lot of this energy is pretty slow, but expect that tower moment. It is going to come. But what it's telling you is seek your own truth, go within, you got to get out of this. Because, like I said, there's that really weird, weavy, drunky card here. So, something's, you've been out of whack from what's been going on. And like I said, then there's definitely a second energy. Oh, I love you, baby. I love you. I'm sorry, or get with me, or whatever. And you just may or may not. You may take that leap of faith. You may not. So anyway, that's what I got for this week. Oh God, there goes my nose. I do have to say again, it's a general for all of you. So you may or may not resonate, but as always, listen to all my love. I thank you all for being here, and have a wonderful day and week. And I'll talk to you soon. I was going to let her win, but ma'am, no. Good for you. Good for you. Hold your ground. Oh no. Oh no. Claire, this must be for you. And Dot, my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but you guys, I'm telling you, I really like how this has opened up stuff. So I hope you enjoy it too. And a quick reminder, Wednesday night at 9:00 Eastern time here, 6 Pacific time, we're going to do that. It's like what I used to do a long time ago, those wine time, crime time shows. And this one hit me very personally because it is a distant relative. And ever since I heard about her case, it just bothered me. So that's why I contacted Cassie and thought we would do this. So if you're interested, I'm going to pull a tarot reading on it and see if I can get their voices, because it was 1891. So, but we'll see. Should be interesting. So I welcome you to come aboard or check it out later, the recording. And I'll run the advertisement again. But anyway, I'll let it go with that. Have a wonderful week. All my love, and I'll talk to you soon. Oh no, Dot. All right. Bye, guys.